Welcome back to another video with Team Olympus. My name is Will, and I wanted to talk to you about the top 3 decks that I feel are going to have a really good competitive chance after this next ban list. And hopefully, on this next ban list, Zoos are going to get destroyed. Same thing with True Draco, because they're just really strong. And I just want something new to come up in the meta that's fun. And these 3 decks, at least two of them I think are fun. One is boring-ish to play and play against, but it's really strong, and it's still really strong with links. So the 3 decks that I'm thinking are going to be really popular and strong are ABCs. This is the one that's not as fun to play against or play, in my opinion, because they do the same exact thing. Uh, and it's just getting Decode Talker out and then getting a full field of like ABC's Proxy Dragon, ABC Buster Dragons, and it's just the same thing every game, no matter what. And it's very consistent and it's very strong, but if you don't have an out to it like in your hand, they're probably going to just OTK you. There's nothing really you can do about it. So I feel like this is just going to be a really strong deck because it's really consistent, and I feel like Link's made it stronger, honestly. And that's the first deck. The second deck that I feel is going to be really strong is World Chalice, and they're like the big premier Link archetype. Like, we got Gokis and Vendrids. Vendrids didn't have any Link monsters, and Gokis only had one in Code of the Duelist, but World Chalice had a ton. Well, it had four, I think. It had Imduke, uh, Arum, the Ebe, and Ningrisu. So yeah, it had four, and they're all just really strong, and they all float super well. And overall, I think that they're going to be pretty close to tier 1, if not tier 1, because just how much combo potential they have with getting out all these different World Chalice monsters and Link monsters, and they're easy access into Firewall. Like, you can do that on most of your turn ones. Is you can at least get one Firewall, probably more than that, honestly, and Proxy Dragon, and it's really strong. Along with Proxy Dragon, now that we have that Proxy Dragon and Eve working together, that's a combo that's going to be really hard to get rid of. Even just two Ebes is hard to get rid of, honestly. But I feel like this one's a lot more fun to play than ABCs. And that's just because with all these combos, like, they can end on so many different kinds of boards that you don't know exactly what they're going to do. While as ABCs always end on pretty much the same board depending on the build. It's like one of two boards. And I just feel like World Chalice is more fun to play and play against for that reason. And the third deck that I feel is going to be really strong is Trickstars, especially with Droll Lockbirds right now being at 3, along with Reincarnation being at 3. One of those needs to get hit. Hopefully, Droll Lockbird, because Reincarnation's actually decently balanced ish, kind of. But Droll Lockbird and Reincarnation together just kind of stupid and not exactly game breaking, but close. It's something that shouldn't exist. And because of this, I think Trickstars are going to be really strong because they don't need their burn effects necessarily to be strong in OTK. They just need to lock you out of playing the game for one turn. Then they can set up a massive board of just their like level 4 monsters and OTK you that way. Especially with the other effects that they have where they can make you draw and everything after Droll Lockbird effect has ended. Overall, I feel like it's just a really strong deck, and I want to personally play it, but getting 2 more Reincarnations is really hard. But I have everything else for the deck, and that's the deck that I personally want to play the most is Trickstars, because I love the playstyle. I love that you can either do a burn build, you can do just a really fast, like, I'm gonna lock you out of the game and then swing at you and kill you in one turn. Just the variety of things that Trickstars can do and how versatile they are is why they're my personal #1 pick, and why I feel like they're going to be strong after this next ban list, as they're already strong now. So, if you agree, if you disagree, feel free to leave a comment. I would love to see your opinions, and I would also love to have a conversation with you in the comments about what you feel is going to be the next top deck or the next top 3 decks or whatever. And also, feel free to like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it. A dislike if you feel like it needs a dislike. And feel free to always support us on Patreon. Anything helps. And we hope to see you on the next video.